to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. Drew, we live, baby, we live. Shout out to everybody already in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can y'all hear me good? Make sure we can hear me. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure this is working. Yeah, we back, man. So the Eagles are 4-0. Eagles are 4-0. So we gonna watch some of this. Well, not some of this. We gonna watch the whole film. We gonna watch the whole thing. And like I said, I always like to say this. I am not somebody that is going to sit here and pretend like I'm breaking this down, like I'm, recreating the wheel. I am not a coach. I am not any of the above. I'm not no scout. I'm just going to watch it. We're going to see what we see, and we'll go from there, man. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, be sure to lock in. I'm going to be reading the comments as we go, man. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on the road to 4K, and we would absolutely love for you guys to join that ride. So let's hop into the film. Excuse, you're going to see my computer. It is what it is. Hopefully nothing crazy comes up, right? That's the joy of going live. So let's just hop right into it, man. Move this out the way. All right, so let's start this up, man. Let's start this up. Again, like I said, I'm not going to be sitting here trying to break it down. I'm just going to watch with you guys, see what I see. Again, look, the first half, the first quarter was very nerve-wracking, but the Eagles were able to come back, man, and that's all that really matters. Just leaving a gap wide open for them. And Trevor Lawrence literally did nothing. Like our cornerbacks did so well. To think that we were down, right? We were down Darius Slay. We were down Avonte Maddox. Marcus Epps makes a big play right there. Like these Eagles are just deep. We're deep. And that's a beautiful thing. Nice little play to the flats. Bad throw. What's going on, Quezzy? What's going on? We just watching film, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't trying to break it down, just trying to see what I could see. We sent 6 that time. That is beautiful. I will say one thing. One thing I will say about Jonathan Gannon is that Jonathan Gannon, I have said time and time again, I think a lot of Eagles fans have said time and time again that this man needs to start sending more pressure. And it's beautiful to see it. It is beautiful to see it. Look at that. You got 2 up middle, 4. You got 6 people coming after that quarterback. We weren't necessarily on his tail, but it makes him think a little bit quicker. Because if you look at it, you got a man wide open right there. You got a man wide open right there, breaking open. And the pressure, bust pipes, man. So Jonathan Gannon, keep watching this, keep doing this. What's going on, Rock the Artist? What's going on, Ryan? I don't care about the punts. I ain't gonna sit here and like. Brayton Covey got to be a little bit better on punt return, but I ain't gonna sit here and watch it, man. I'm not gonna sit here and watch punts. I'm sorry. If y'all want me to watch punts, y'all let me know, and I'll watch them from now on. But I don't think the punts is that big of a deal. All right. Get into our offense now. Obviously, it's not going to be. This is not a beautiful drive because we all know how this ends. You got to catch that ball if you're Miles Sanders. I will say, though, Miles Sanders did his damn thing this week. There is nothing we can really. I can't really say too much about Miles Sanders. Rock says 5-0. I definitely feel that. Look at that hole. Look at that. The offensive line was just having their way for most of this game. And to remember, let's all remember that this is a number 1 run-stopping defense, right? Coming into this game, they were number 1. What's going on? What's going on, Rylan? Look at that. Great cutback by Miles Sanders right there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Same look as Washington game on that one. White fake pressure. Yeah. Oh, I just missed that. I'm trying to read the comments and not as much of the room up there. I will say though, Miles Sanders, he turned a negative 1 yard, play into like a 2 or 3 yard gain. Miles Sanders did well. Miles Sanders might finally be kind of putting it all together. Because right there, if he would have lost a couple yards, we probably wouldn't have had much to say. But he was able to turn that into something. What's going on, Chief? Yeah, man, we trying. You know what I'm saying? We definitely trying. Just checking out this all 22, seeing what it is. I mean, when you got a guy like Jalen Hurts, that's easy money right there. It was an ugly day, that game, too. Go past the false start. Get past the false start. I don't know who was thinking the video at that moment. I'm loving these screens too. Dallas Goedert is just a bully. He really is. That man is really a bully. That just takes the heart out of the defense when you do stuff like that. When you got a big man like that just not coming down. And I like that Jalen Hurts took a little bit off of that, right? He didn't just try to hammer it in there, force nothing crazy. I want to watch it one more time from that view just before I really say anything too crazy. I mean, it feels like he was never really open. Offense, but you got to tackle somebody. This will probably be a little bit better of just a bad decision. I mean, realistically, even looking from this angle, you have a decent pocket. This is just a bad decision. It's going to happen. He tried to force it in there. Yeah, it's just a bad decision. Bad decision, bad throw. Even if you were trying to fit it in, you needed it around here, right? You need it around this angle right here. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. Obviously want to put it a little bit ahead of him. Good play by the safety. Able to just make it happen. Yeah, somebody needs to make a tackle, though. Somebody needs to make a tackle. It felt like nobody had any type of balance on that. And again, I'm not watching special teams. If y'all want to watch special teams, you let me know. We'll do a separate video possibly for it. How do y'all feel about our special teams, though? Do you guys feel like we're maybe lacking there? Do you feel like maybe we should try and find... I mean, who would you even put out there? Get no running room right there. I mean, and that's not on... I can't really put that on Miles. I really can't put that on Miles. Maybe you cut back a little bit early. He tried. There's really nowhere to go. Maybe you try to make it a foot race to the edge, but not much you could do right there as a running back. I like that. A little bit thrown behind him, but I like that. Take the easy throw. Let your running back make a play. Let your player make a play. That's what you got to do. And a lot of people are going to hate on Jalen Hurts for it. You said Covey not good back there. I can... But I like this. A lot of people going to hate on Jalen Hurts for taking the easy play, but that's what you want him to do. That's what I feel like he was lacking last year, is just being able to read the play, the field and say this is the easiest play. And again, like last week we did this as well, and we're just going to kind of make sure he's not bailing out too quick. So I want to go back to the full view and just see what we have, right? Let's scan the field. He starts panicking there. I don't want to say panicking, but he gets out of the pocket here. I mean, you got Miles Sanders wide open again, so maybe you just try to get it over the middle. A lot of green grass in front of him. So, I mean, this is one of those that, again, he doesn't have his shoulders 90-degree angle. He doesn't have it towards up the field, so you can't really see that you got Miles Sanders breaking loose. But other than that, I mean, that's really the only person I would sit here and say maybe, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I mean, yeah, like I said, you could sit here and say that, you would probably want to go to a Miles Sanders there. But I'm not going to sit here and get mad about it. What's going on, Big Facts? What's going on, brother? Yeah, and I mean, he was trying to move up. The defense, I think that's their defensive tackle. He stopped him. It is what it is. What else is he really going to do here? I really can't complain too much. He makes it into a positive yards. He makes it into some positive. That's all you can ask for. That's really all you can ask for. And we're glad to have you here, Big Facts. Those are big facts. Obviously not a good play there. This will probably be a better angle for that. I kind of want to slow this one down. I want to see if this was on the line, if this was just a bad decision. So I'm assuming his read is this outside edge. I'm assuming that it's outside edge. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys even see my cursor? I don't know why it's not showing my cursor. But I'm assuming that the 91 is his outside edge. I'm assuming that's who Jalen Hurts is trying to read. So that's why I'm assuming he didn't give it to Kenneth Gainwell. And then there's just really nowhere for him to go. All right, you can see our cursor. My cursor, good. So, yeah, I'm assuming that the outside edge was his read. Can't be too upset about that. Some plays just don't work. You said I didn't like the play calling this game. There were some plays that I didn't necessarily love. That was a heck of a play by Jalen. If he was able to make that happen right there. I mean, the offensive line did absolutely nothing to help him there. And I said this when I watched this live. I don't know why Lane Johnson's just walking behind them. I get it. You're not as fast as them. You might not catch them, but at least show a little bit of effort. And maybe I'm nitpicking, but you got your quarterback running away from two guys. Lane, I mean, do something. You know what I'm saying? Do a little. I love you, bro, and you've been killing it this year. But that's definitely a hurry on you and just lack of effort. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it personally. I feel like he's a lot more athletic than that. And maybe I'm just nitpicking. Yeah, I guess they've sent 6. They sent 5 or 6. So 33 pops out. Yeah, so they only sent 5. And maybe that was on Jalen. Maybe that was on Jalen that was a her. Let me check this. Let me stop talking junk about Lane. All right, now if this was meant for him to roll out, okay? If this was meant for him to roll out, then I won't put this on Jalen. But if he could have sat in this pocket, maybe went up the middle, maybe stepped up the middle, maybe Isaac Seumalo's able to take care of that. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna bash anybody specifically. It's hard to really know what they wanted to do here. Because I feel like if this was meant for him to roll out, I feel like number 56 Seumalo would have helped. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But it looks like Jalen just got flushed out. So, but it would have been a great throw. If he would have made that catch, that would have been a great play. We're not going to watch Sippis. How do y'all feel about Sippis? Sippis has been a polarizing name as well. A lot of people either love him or hate him. Think he could have hit Goddard as soon as he rolled out. I agree. I mean, there's these are bang bang plays, right? And we all, at this point, when we watch the all 22, I feel like we all nitpick because we can see it so clearly. But that would have been a hell of a play if that would have been complete. Big Fact says I loved it. Best one yet. He said you are nitpicking. What can he do? I am. It is what it is. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Think he could have hit Goddard. So yeah, I think you are right, but someone came off the edge the other side. Yeah, that's what it looks like. He just got flushed out. Solo Eagles dad. What's going on? First of all, he said got to keep punts out the end zone. He does. He really does. He's had a couple good punts. I think he's got like 7 within the 20-yard line. But I mean, He's got a lot that go into the end zone. That's not something you want to see. But shout out to Aaron Sippis, man. We've had him on the show. That's my dog. Defense played a hell of a game. I know as I say that, they give up a decent little run right there. But you also love to see Marcus Epps being able to just come down and play that run so well. Look at that. Avoided number 78. Look at that right there. Keep your eye on 22. 78 disengages from the lineman. Tries to get, oh no, I guess he just avoids him. Okay, I'm wrong. He didn't disengage. But still, that nice little sidestep by Marcus Epps. Bang. And then a nice tackle. That's what I like to see. TJ Edwards in on that as well. Nice play in the backfield there. Hassan Reddick has been something else. Yeah, I'm nitpicking solo Eagles, Dad. It is what it is. That's what you're supposed to do on all 22. See the little stuff you can improve upon. And they need to take that out of the game, because if they get one of my guys hurt because of this, I think that's Jordan Davis, and they chop block the hell out of him. They can't do that. The defense can't do that, but the offense can. I don't like that, but still, great play by Hassan Reddick. Week 6 needs to be the best game of the year. I want perfection on Sunday. I agree, 110%, 110%. We better blow them out. Wide open. Well, let's see what creates that space. All right, so we see, is that Marcus Epps right there? No, I think that's Josiah Scott. Josiah Scott comes in on the low man. TJ Edwards, I believe that is as well, comes in on the low man. I don't know if the safety's supposed to be way more shallow. You can see that he kind of cheats backwards. You see he's cheating backwards as the play starts. I'm not sure who's supposed to cover that. I'm going to assume, and again, that's all we can really do. I'm going to assume that Josiah Scott is supposed to fall off with him. I'm assuming that Josiah Scott's supposed to fall off with him, because if I'm the defensive coordinator, am not going to put, my linebacker deep. So I'm assuming he's supposed to take the middle to short routes, and then Josiah Scott's supposed to probably break a little bit back. Josiah Scott, and again, I'm assuming Josiah Scott thinks that his safety is going to be a little bit more shallow, because, again, he is cheating backwards, and that just leaves him wide open. Wide open. I love having Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Marcus Epps, though. Them boys hit hard, bro. Them boys hit hard. I agree, Eagles, Dad. I agree. It took him a little while to really get into the swing of things. I will say, though, Doug Peterson called a heck of a game, man. Doug Peterson called a heck of a game, because this is smart. This is smart. The biggest question on our team right now is still our linebackers and our line. I know that our defensive line has been eating, and they're answering a lot of those questions. But we still have a very young linebacking core. Obviously, we had some safeties that are young out there, right? Marcus Epps. You had Josiah Scott getting a lot more reps. So this is smart by Doug Peterson. Try to confuse this team, and you see that the whole linebacking core, literally the whole linebacking core, just follows that, just bites it. So let me read some of these comments real quick. This is a good play. I'll let it run while I'm reading the comments. It did, but they growing. Definitely. Big Fact says, Philly, you and I know, bro, all it would have took was a couple of bad games, and our fan base would have been calling for Hurts' head, but Hurts is hurting them. Facts. Hurts is looking good. Hurts is looking very, very good, man, and there's really not much you can say about it. It's awesome to watch. What's the deal with Dean? Look, there's just guys playing better than him. It's unfortunate, you could kind of say the same thing about Jordan Davis, why he's not getting that many reps. I think only 17 snaps in this game made him very impactful. That's crazy. Just watching how many people just all fooled. At least Hassan Reddick kind of stayed home a little bit. If he was able to stay a little bit deeper, maybe he's able to make a play on that ball, but Josiah Scott, just go to his legs. But yeah, I mean, Kaiser White, TJ Edwards, they're just playing good football right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to take people out when they're playing well. Again, Marcus Epps felt like he was all around the ball. Like, I know they kept saying that Marcus Epps was one of our best safeties. I didn't think that would stay true once we got Chauncey Gardner, but it's looking like it. Marcus Epps is just always there. Like, speak of the devil, Kaiser White. Josh Joby better than 33. I don't know why he hasn't been on the field over him. Josiah Scott is somebody that's been very, very versatile. He could play a little safety. He could play a little corner. Obviously gets a lot of special teams reps. Josh Joby is a killer on special teams. So I think that they're letting him develop. The Eagles are in a pretty good spot when it comes to our secondary, actually. We don't have that upper echelon star, but we have a lot of good players. Let me rephrase that. We obviously have that upper echelon star when it comes to our starters, right? Bradbury has looked like a star. Darius Slay has looked like a star. But what I mean by that is we don't have like the next guy up, right? We don't have like a number 3 that's going to just take over once Slay and Bradbury are done here, whenever that is. Is that Agnew? I thought we were going to get that ball, man. I went crazy. When I saw that. I was like, finally. Any news on injuries? Not that I've heard. You just don't want to see that. Great play, though. Who was that? Who's number 48? Am I tweaking? Why don't I know who number 48 is? Who is that? Johnson? Is that Patrick Johnson? Is that Patrick Johnson? Oh, snap. Okay. I don't know why I didn't realize that was him. And look at that. You got even Patrick Johnson, who's I believe he's listed as a linebacker. I know he played both. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that was Patrick Johnson during the live play because it just didn't count. So it was like, you know. GMB Jeff says, as a Jets fan, go win that division. Eagles with MVP Hurts. You already know. All around, just good plays. You know, Chauncey kind of got fooled. I know people were blaming him for this. I mean, that's hard. That's asking a lot. Maybe better communication. I heard a lot of people talking junk about Chauncey Gardner-Johnson because of this. That's a hard ask. To ask him to cover the running back doing that little, you know, in and out route, I would have probably asked, if we're looking at this, if we're in the room, I'm saying you guys got to communicate a little bit better, pass that off. That's just a good play call, man. Doug came into this game with a good game plan. Patrick Johnson got a concussion. I think CGJ took a peek and lost the running back for a second. Yeah, but that's also that's tough to do, man. Just stop on the running back knows where he's going. You see how early he stopped. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. That's a tough play to make. Again, maybe better communication between the two, but I can't fault him, man. He had to be damn near perfect on that. Doug definitely threw everything he had at us, man. And good for him. I really am happy for Doug. I'm glad he ain't looked terrible. Like, the comeback makes it look bad, but like, he played a damn good game. He called a good game. I really do like Doug. And honestly, I'm even happier just because he answered a lot of questions we had. Like, I wanted to know if this team could do something like this, if they could come back when things aren't going well for them, right? I felt like Quez Watkins was just kind of a distraction because he's not even really running routes. Like, what, you know? I'm trying to think who is actually running a route here because it feels like your bottom two receivers are literally just clearing people out for AJ Brown. It works. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it feels like they're just... Oh, shout out to Joey Shakes, man, for becoming a member for 10 months. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, can you hear that? I hope y'all can hear that. That's amazing. I forgot I put that. Appreciate you, Joey. I appreciate you, brother. And we still got to do a show, man. I don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot, bro. It was just beautiful watching this man run, man. I know that wasn't the best of runs, but it was. I felt like he was very patient. I'm ready for a show. We got to do it. We got to take. Here he goes. Now we got. How do these people come in, man? I don't know how we get all these bots. And now they got me missing plays and stuff. I don't know who the heck. $60. All right, I was about to say 62. Like I don't know who Jason Kelsey is, but Jason Kelsey. I mean, that was just. I kind of put that on you. If you go a little bit, if you stay straight. I mean, he's fine. He is fine. You don't need to worry about it. He is fine. Get up to number 23. Get up to the second level. This is the one time I'll say a little something about Jason Kelsey, because if he blocks 23, maybe it's an extra yard or two. Nothing huge, but I think he'll be the first to say that he probably missed it there. Woo. That was a. I don't want you throwing like that, Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? If it worked and he got it there, but do not throw off the back foot like that, please. That was a little bit dicey. Somebody just asked something about Smitty. Hey, Philly, has Smitty played up to his par? I mean, from where we were last year, you remember, has he reached your expectations? Devontae Smith has been playing outside of his mind. I think it's more than just the numbers. It really is. Devontae Smith is a very, very good player. And it's funny that you asked that, because I forget where it was. I think it was on a Washington show, and they were like, do you think Devontae Smith has a higher ceiling than A.J. Brown? He might. Devontae Smith's route running is ridiculous, and he's a lot stronger than he looks. It's probably Cowturf fans hating on us. It always is. It always is. Whew, I don't like that. I didn't like none of that. I didn't like none of that. I like that we stood with the running game, and I like that. I like a lot about this game, man. I really do. He killing them on them routes. He really is. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with what? And I love the empty set. All right, we got to do it. He bailed out, so we got to make sure it was warranted. After next game, I'm going to stop doing this, but this is just for the people that say he runs out of the pocket a little bit too quick. Where are we going? Where are we going, y'all? Bottom of the screen, maybe Miles Sanders. Where are we going? Realistically, he's already out. Where are we going? There ain't nowhere I'm going. There's nowhere I'm going. You say he reminds you of Rice? That would be nice. Look at that bars. I just rhymed. That would be really nice. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 40 people on the YouTube side. We are live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Discord. No, we're not. We're live on Twitch. That's what I meant to say. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Join the family, man, if you guys are new. Definitely hit that like, share it. You know what I mean? I would really appreciate that. Really just helps the content. We only got 14 likes and we got almost 40 people in here. I would really appreciate if y'all just took a second to hit that like button. That should have been Ruffin. He was hit after the ball came out. J.J. Watt let go. Cardinals beat them Eagles. Let's see what y'all do now this week. Yeah, I am so confused by what you just said. I'm so confused by what you just said, Kenneth Harris. Nah, that's a clean hit. He hit him while he was throwing it. My Twitch is Philly TP. All right, let's watch it again. You said if he sits. Wait, the Cardinals cut Watt? No way. Did they really? I don't see it. Where you see that? Hold on. Let me just check this real quick. And Andy Isabella. Wow. Where you see that? JJ Watt. Oh, yeah. JJ Watt. Wow. I don't see that he's cut, though. I see he's part of trade rumor. Yeah, kind of announced Sunday that he has had his heart shocked back to a healthy rhythm a few days ago. According to he's safe to play, thankful to be out there. It's been a week. I don't see that he got cut. I don't see that they got cut. But yeah, I mean, if JJ Watt available, I'm not gonna say no to that. Yeah, he has a heart condition. They said that he basically, they shocked his heart back into a healthy rhythm. All right, so Solo said that if he went deep, if he sat for a second, he would have had him deep. Is this the same play? Yeah, all right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Quez Watkins was wide open. You know, it feels like he's already, I mean, I don't even feel like he looked that way. Let's look at his head. He looked that way. He definitely looked that way quick, but I think he was looking at the crosser. I don't even think he looked at or even had time realistically to look at Quez, but you're right. You're definitely right. That's what I got from him typing. I don't know what he said. Y'all Eagles going to lose. That's what I mean. There we go. All right. That man really tried that, though. Yeah, he definitely did. You think he looked at him? I don't think he looked at him. I think that his first read was where he ended up going back to. Let's look at it. This will probably be easier. I mean, yeah, you can see he looks for like a half a second. And then he looks right back over the field. Yeah, because right there when he's looking, I feel like he's just looking for a way to escape. What's going on, Bird Gang? What's going on, brother? Yeah, let me get you a mod. Let me get you a mod. Cards defense has a weakness that we can exploit. They play a lot of deep zone. Yeah, if you let us pick you apart, I think we okay with that. We're down to do that. Now the defense started playing way better. That's great patience by that running back. That really is. You really can't get mad at your defense. We're definitely gonna kill Kyler Murray. He better run for his life. I don't know how good the Arizona Cardinals offensive line is. I don't know how good they are yet. We are so that could have changed the game. That could have changed the whole complexion of the game. That really could have. That really could have been the whole difference in this game. That could have been it right there. Got to make that tackle. Who is that? Chauncey? Come on, Chauncey. Nobody's punched Chauncey Gardner-Johnson yet, so I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. Philly sucks. How do you pronounce your name? Zishan? That's a cool name. Their line has holes that can be got. Well, then that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. That's a cool little play. That's a cool play. Fool this ant. Well, I saw like the first part of your name. Now remember when I was saying that could have changed the whole game. Obviously that happens right after, right? If they would have got that touchdown, we're looking at 21-0. Changes the whole complexion of the game. This changes everything. This man got butterfingers. And who was talking about Fletcher Cox? That's what I want to know. All right, Ant, I'm going to give you a mod. Kyler will definitely test the D-line stamina. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. That's definitely for sure. We definitely going to see Kenneth. That's the busted play. I wanted to see a little bit more from Kenneth Gainwell in this game. I think he's going to be very good for us, though. I felt like he kind of got out of there a little bit early. I want to see it from the other angle. When the next time you're doing call-ins, boss? Pretty soon, probably. I randomly had time today. I also do, shameless plug, I do have a 3-hour show. I have a 3-hour show that's now on thecallsports.com. It's a radio show. It's a New York-based radio show, but we talk everything. So if you guys ever want to call in there, definitely go to thecallsports.com. They give you like a 2-week free trial, and then it's like $4 a month after that. I'm going to start bringing a whole lot of guests on. You know how we get down. And they giving me a whole black book. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get down with the interviews, and now they're giving me a whole black book to interview people. So we're going to have some really cool people on. AJ and Smitty are going to eat versus the Cardinals. I agree. I want to see if he gets out of here a little bit too quick, all right? I would like to see him step up. I would love to see him step up. Miles, you got to turn around a little bit more. Isaac has no idea what's going on right now. It's kind of, I don't like this. Miles, turn around. Like, he should be already fully around. And hey, I don't really like Zach Pascal. He should have caught that. Yeah, I'm not feeling Zach Pascal. Maybe I'm hating. I'm not really feeling Zach Pascal. All those touches and all those snaps he's getting, give him the Quez. I'm not having it. I am not having it. Beautiful throw. Absolute rope of a throw. See, when he has a second to get rid of that ball, beautiful things happen. Yeah, I agree, Big Facts. You think AJ is going to destroy the Titans secondary? I think he will too. I definitely think he will too. I think he's going to get his revenge. Yeah, it's tough because Lane is getting walked back to him. I think he can hang just a bit longer. Yeah, it's again, we're nitpicking, right? That's really what we're doing right here. Hindsight is 2020. That's beautiful though. I'll watch that one more time. I'll watch that 20 times in a row. Able to just set his feet. Look at his feet. Look at my man's feet. My man ain't clicking here. Heel clicking. Yo, the maturation of Jalen Hurts is real. Look how wide he keeps his stance. Just a good throw. Quick release. We're watching this man grow in front of our eyes. I love it, bro. I freaking love it. Great feet work. Great feet work. Great feet work. I love it, man. I really do love it. Decisive with his throw. Doesn't hesitate. I love it. I really do. I know I talked a lot of junk about Jalen Hurts, man. And I don't feel like it was talking junk. I just felt like I was very critical of him. But this is why. This is why. Because I knew if he could get to this level, we have something special. Stay calm. Deliver a perfect strike to your quarterback, to your tight end. Let him do the rest. Let him do the rest. Somebody was talking to me about how, short air yardage he had against Washington. I think it was Washington fans. But look, some of those short throws are the hardest throws to make. I love that play. Absolutely love that play design. Absolutely love that play design. I'm not sure what that flag was on. I love that. Just a nice little triple option type of play. An extended RPO, so to speak. I love it. Somebody downfield too early. I think that's what they got him on. Because that's what they always get us on. It's literally always somebody down the field too early. Do you see how they playing zone in this play? Middle of the field is wide open. Yeah, facts. Goddard versus Ertz is going to be very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Yeah, BS call on Goddard. This is one of those that I know I'm talking very highly of Miles Sanders, and he had a great game, obviously. He had over 120 yards, 150 yards, right? How many did he have? Hold on, let me double check. Because I don't want to short my mans, bro. I do not want to short my mans. 134 yards. I knew it was over $120. 134 yards. I mean, he had a hell of a game. But it's stuff like this that I want to see him clean up. Great blocking by where does he go, right? If I'm him, I'm trying to go right up that gut right now. Again, hindsight is 2020. This is just not the team that you're going to beat them to the sideline. That's the only thing. I feel like you should know that prior to the game, that you should know that this is a very good run defense, especially sideline to sideline. They have some very, very fast linebackers, and I think we saw that. Look at Jack Stahl is that Jack Stahl that they just put on a little screen? I like it though. Just being decisive, knowing what you're going to do with the ball. Sets your feet, no heel clicking. You got to love it. I mean, it's not the hugest play in the world, but you get the ball into your playmaker's hands, and that's all you can do. That man, it scares me when he runs. I'm not going to lie. Bobby Stevens says biggest in Hurts this year from when throwing is last year. He was trying to make throws with just his arm, nothing else. Now you can see that the weight transfers, feet pointed, hips square. It's beautiful. It really is. It really is. And like I love to repeat this. I love to remind y'all, I am not I'm no quarterback coach. I am no, scout or anything like that. But you can see where he's improved. Yeah, linebackers definitely played that run well. But, I mean, you got to know that as a play caller, as a running back, you're not going to beat them to the edge. That's a grown man play. When I saw that play, I screamed. I ain't going to lie. I was like, yo, Jalen Hurts is it. Hurts is it. That's a grown man play. That's a franchise quarterback play. You hate to see your man get hit like that, but to be able to hold on to the ball through that hit, extending the ball, you're not even just holding on to it for dear life. You literally extended that ball across the goal line. You just got to love it, man. I mean, this team is different. This team is just so different. And dare I say, I think we're even better of a team than we were in 2017. Do I say that it's going to be the same result? I don't know, but I feel like we're a hell of a team right now. We are a hell of a team. I mean, there was nothing going to happen. Nothing was going to happen on that play, whether he caught that or not. And that rush is starting to get there, and he's starting to get worried. He's starting to get nervous. He's trying to get the ball out quick, man. He's getting nervous because he sees Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick is a dog, bro. Which Batman is he? Which Batman is he? He's the violent Batman. That's what I'm going to say. He's the strip sack Batman. What's going on, Joseph? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 50 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family, man. Look at that. Oh, my God. Brandon Graham is just aging like fine wine. My man sets the edge and makes the tackle. Like, that's a dog right there. He is intense, Batman. I like that. Like, I don't know what 76 thought. He was like, oh, he's good. He ain't going to be able to make that play. You thought wrong. I don't know if he thought he did something there. Did you think you did something there, Mr. I don't even know who you are. Oh, my God. Just Fletcher Cox able to just push people back. Damn, Joe, you ain't got to do that. I appreciate that, Joe. Hey. Oh, you just gave my girl a membership. That's crazy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Joey. For real, man. You ain't got to do that. Bro, it's funny that you say that. Yang Gang, it's funny that you say that. I said literally yesterday. Yesterday, I was like, this dude is yelling F you. Like, when he ran in for that touchdown, he was like, F you all. F you all. You want to talk all that junk. It felt so good. It felt so good. Shout out to Joey Shakes, man. You really ain't got to do that, bro. I appreciate you, for real. We ain't watching. We are not watching. And shout out to everybody that is a member, because I dropped these for members only. So what's it called? Not me talking over it, but I'm going to drop the full all 22. It should be up by tonight by the time I'm done with this. So definitely, if you guys want to go check it out, if you want to go check it out after. It's funny to me that they sent the all 22 of penalties too. Like, I don't really care about that. Yeah, they sent me both sides of the. I appreciate you, Joe. If he would have just stood up, and nobody touched him, I'm pretty sure this is the play that I was like, who the heck touched you? He barely got touched. Barely got touched. Oh, if he would have been able to stay up, that could have been a big one right there. Yeah, this O-line was going crazy, man. And we were missing Jordan Mailata. Like, we just didn't miss a beat against the best run defense in the league. Let's not forget that. Best run defense in the league couldn't do anything against us. Just staying calm, getting the ball out. That's what you got to do. Say Amalu too. Yup, you're right. It's crazy. It's four of our biggest players. Because you could say, I think Avonte Maddox is a very, very important player for us. You love that. You love to see it. I think that Avonte Maddox is a very big player for us. Obviously, Darius Slay is a huge player for us. Jordan Mailata is obviously huge for us. And then Isaac Seumalo is a very big player for us. So I appreciate you guys for taking the bots out. I don't know why the bots are in here. Maybe they want to see the all 22. I agree, Joseph. It was hard to tell you even missed people. That's because Landon Dickerson is an absolute dog. So Landon Dickerson leads the league in run block grade, and I believe in pass block grade. I could be wrong about the pass block grade. But, like, come on. Like, Landon Dickerson is just a dog, bro. Obviously, Jason Kelsey was the lead block there. When you got a guy like Hurts that can bench basically your whole team, I mean, why not do the sneaks, right? And that was close. I didn't know if he got that when I was watching it live. Beautiful cutback. And why did Trey Sermon not get any more reps? I think that was either his first or his second run, and then he saw no more time. I have no idea. No idea why. Just a great... I need to see more from Trey Sermon, man. If he can continue to do that, it's going to be interesting to see if they, keep him active once Boston Scott is healthy. That was just... Jalen Hurts just whoop, whoop. He is one of Howie's best picks. Dickerson is the pick. Yeah, I respect it. I want to watch this again. I want to watch this slow-mo because that was just whoop, whoop. Nice late pulling it out. Whoop, whoop. And then just falls forward for some yardage. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Hurts really out there breaking ankles. Facts. Another just beautiful run. Great hole created by this offensive line. I mean, I could have ran it through there. I mean, I could have got a touchdown through that hole. Sayamalu's able to just kind of create that lane. I love that. Look at Sayamalu. Look at Sayamalu right there. Just able to create the whole lane basically by himself. You said put Kelsey at fullback and let him score a touchdown. That would be fun to watch. That would definitely be fun to watch. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got 53 people in here, only 21 likes. That don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. Driscoll and Opeta played very well. Our depth is excellent. It really is. And I love Driscoll, man. Jack Driscoll is one of my favorite players on this team, if I'm being honest. I know he's a backup, but Kelsey is the lead block on that one too, yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean, but at the same time, when you saw, I'm not going to go back to it, but if you go back to it, you saw Sayamalu basically opened that hole right up. And now we just enjoy great defense, right? That's basically what happens. I think we give up one more score and that's it. I mean, look at that. You got two guys at the point of attack. You got Kaiser White. You got Marcus Epps. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. Great defense. Now we got some young guys getting experience in the secondary, and that's big because we don't know what we're going to do next year. Oh, look at that. If James Bradbury's coming back, if Darius Slay. I want Kelsey to get a touchdown against Dallas. We have to show. Yeah, so he can wear that Batman cape. That was just a great run by the running back, to be honest, because that was a great cutback. And then they give the ball right back to us. Right back to us. I feel like in those type of scrums, I would hate to be somebody's knees in that scrums. Because you are getting messed up. You don't like that. You do not like that. I'm waiting for that 30-plus blowout. Yeah, that's going to happen week 6, most likely. That's the thing. You said that they haven't played their best yet. I feel like they're playing their best once the emotions are there. I feel like if you go into the Dallas game and you're not like highly emotional. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. He was wide open. If you're not highly emotional for that game, something's wrong with you. You're not alive because I love it. I love it. I just love how calm he is in the back in the pocket. Excuse me. Another run, and I don't know who touched you, bro. Who touched you? Who hurt you? Yeah, nobody to this dude. This dude waved at him and he fell, man. It is wet. I know it's wet out there. I'm just hating. I'll be at game 6, week 6. I'm going to Philly for a month. I still have family up there. Oh, word. James, I know if you guys watch Best of Enemies with me and Big Game James is coming down here for the game. So me and him are going to do a live show, maybe either at a bar or at the office. I'm trying to decide that now. I love the differing like formations too. We have so many different formations. Tampa Joe's in Tampa, Florida is the bar I'm thinking of doing it at. I'm gonna reach out to some people, see what they want to do, because I know Tampa Joe's has a huge Eagles fan base that goes there every Sunday. So that's what I'm talking about. I love those and I hate those at the same time. They definitely get me worried. I'm not gonna lie. But that's what you do when you got somebody like Jalen Hurts. And when you start looking at the stats, right? Jalen Hurts ran 16 times for 38 yards. That, to realize that you can now win without Jalen Hurts being a part of your running game, for him to just be able to make the plays he needs to, that says a lot. Obviously, you want to see him, running for better numbers, but I've been planning on going to Tampa Joe's, but haven't made it yet. This game was never in doubt. It really wasn't ever in doubt once we got the lead. Kenny G. Dickerson's a beast, just moves everything. He really does. I mean, let's see what he does here. Because Kenny Gainwell went right up his gap. Yeah, took two people. He said, I'll help you, and then I'll take this linebacker. Linebacker kind of overshot that play. But, yeah, Dickerson is just an animal, man. He was a huge pickup. We ain't watching special teams. Not up in here. Speaking of special teams, though, shout out to Jake Elliott, man. My man popped a perky and went right back in kicking. You really cannot make this up, man. You really cannot make that up. Good defense, man. Good defense. Kaiser White everywhere. Kaiser White is just everywhere. Kaiser White came in at the end of the play, but it is all right. It's all right. My wife picked the Eagles to win. She never does. I told her if we lose, I wanted West to pick us to win against the Jags. That's hilarious. Covey, come on, man. That's his second time muffing it, right? Big return, though. Maybe that's what he needs to do. He needs to just muff it every time. How do you muff a kickoff, though? That's my thing. I guess he didn't muff it. I guess it was just he read it wrong. I don't know what you would have. I don't know. Brayton Covey, I like him, man, but I hope that's not what happens when we lose. Hearing the Philly shakedown music in the background, I'm copyrighting this video. It's funny, though, because I put up your video on my the shakedown podcast video that I did. I put it up on my channel to make sure it didn't get copyright claimed for you guys, right? And now every time you guys do a show, it asks me to copyright claim your show. Oh, man, you too much, man. You too much. I was about to say that Buffett, the win probably took it. They had a holder to kick off. Yeah, I'm hating on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating on. Damn. That's like some Madden stuff. You think that never really happens in the real world. We need to get rid of Clay. Our special teams have been bad. They really have been bad. Our special teams have not been good. They really want y'all to join this adult site, man. That's crazy. That's smart. I like that. That was very smart. That was very, very smart from Jalen Hurts. Stuff like that shows you maturation as well. It doesn't have to be the big plays. Another good throw. I want to see that. Again, I'm nitpicking, but I want to see that motion just get faster. I feel like he has such a drawn out motion. What's going on, Mitch? It's such a long motion. I feel like he's shooting a basketball. Aaron Sipus. See, like, that was a decent punt. That was a good punt. Our punt team just got to make a play. That was a good punt. Our punt team just got to make a play. We just had these boys shook. We had these boys shook. You can tell Hurts made the jump. It's such a beautiful thing, and Hurts we trust. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Just the defense, man. Defense has been crazy. Josiah Scott, they all stepped up. Like, everybody stepped up. You know, we had some injuries and everybody stepped up. This really gives me vibes of when we had Patrick Robinson, when we had all this depth on our defensive line. Hold on, what happened with Cox? On this play? Oh, damn, yeah. I missed that. Okay. Right here. Yeesh. Sheesh. That was nice. Hold up. See, but that's the thing. Everything works together. I'm glad that you brought that up, Drew. That's the beautiful thing about this defense. Everything works in unison. The good defensive line helps to attribute to the great, play in the secondary. That was nice. Fletcher Cox, man, Fletcher heard a lot of y'all talking that talk. And he was like, I got y'all. I got y'all. Again, look at Fletcher Cox. I love that. I love that. I love seeing that big man run around. Pause. I don't know if that was a moment that I should have, just in case. Pushes his man back, and then just still tries to go after the quarterback. Like, I love it. I love it. We don't watch punts around here. We don't watch punts. Why didn't he catch that? Hold on. I know we don't watch punts around here, but why was he, scared to catch it? All right, I'll put it on the wind. All right, I'm blame it on the rain, like Millie Vanilli said. I'm gonna blame it on the rain. But I don't know if this man is just not tracking these balls at all correctly. What do you think about Peters playing for Dallas? It sucks to watch. I hope that he starts against us and just lets, whoever he's going against is probably going to be either Cox or Jordan Davis. I love that. I love that patience. Did they call that a hold? Yeah, I don't like it, but I hope that, maybe he's doing it to help us out. Oof. Oof. If he would have broke that, oh my God. Oh my God. Booby Miles Sanders was going crazy this game. Great job by Jalen Hurts to throw a perfect pass under duress like that. I mean, he made 4 people miss. How's Fletcher not having a good year? How's Fletcher not having a good year? Please explain, Big Play Bane. You want to see the offensive line get a little bit of better push, but give us a free run to whoever the QB is for Dallas. Yeah, we're hearing that Dak Prescott apparently can't grip a ball still, so he might not play well. He's most likely not going to play. Fletcher is so lazy, man. He doesn't even get doubled no more. Watch him. I mean, I've watched him the past 4 games, and he's been going crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, come on, bro. Good play by the defensive line right there. They got to feed the running backs more than the whole second quarter we ran the ball, come out halftime, 3 straight passes and punt. How is Fletcher? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Muns, I mean, I agree, bro. Great play right there by our special teams. I agree 100% that they should try to run it more, but I feel like we've been getting stopped. You know, if I'm being 100% honest, I feel like they've been getting stopped trying to run the ball late. And not just to mention, this is it was the number 1 run defense, coming into this game. Fletcher Cox at the top of the line and on the play. That doesn't look like laziness to me. That does not look like laziness to me. Fletcher Cox right here getting double teamed. Both of the things you just said on the first play we look at. Like literally. Like literally. You said he doesn't get double teamed no more and you said he's lazy. Both things proven wrong on the first play. Second play, he's doubled again. I mean, yeah, no, I can't agree with that. Compared what he did last year, he's having a great year. I think compared to anything, he's having a good year. If I'm being 100% honest. Good way to stay flat there by TJ, by the way to just shoot that. I mean, but even on the D-line, you see Fletcher Cox get flat, and he tries to make a play. I can't, TJ Edwards just shot right in there. That was nice. Fletcher doesn't have to be elite. We have so much D-line talent. He's playing very good. I would admit, man, him and Brandon Graham have been making some damn plays. Look at Fletcher Cox's lazy self having a redirect, making the running back redirect. How lazy is he? How lazy is he? How lazy is he? Look at that. Come on, man. It was said by Ed Kratz today, I think that Covey was instructed by coaches that if the punt was end over end, catch it. If it has a spiral, let it go. That could be possible. I bought an Edwards jersey after the Washington game. I respect that. I don't know which one I want to get. I already got that shirt that says, God bless whoever hating on me. You know what I'm saying? I had to. I don't know if y'all can see that. Covey has 0 moves. Experiment over. You best get a Devontae Smith jersey, Castro. Yeah, that's probably the first. I want a Quez one first. It goes Quez, then probably Jalen. But I definitely want a Devontae Smith. Good change of direction by our defensive our linebackers, and Marcus Epps just playing very well close to the line of scrimmage. Try to fool us. Great play. Great play. Is that Kaiser White? No, that's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson able to stop that play. That's great. So we got 2 safeties that can play close to the... And who they got all the way back there? Epps? I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, if I get a Jalen one, I want the number 2. I want both. I want number 2 and number 1. So I can pretend like I've always had faith. Facts, Yang Gang. You ain't never lie. You ain't never lie. Just good defense. Good tackling. That's what you want to see. Is that Josiah Scott that made that tackle? My man Sweat was like, Sweat just like, I don't know how he just got. Look at Sweat up top. Look at Sweat right here. I hope y'all can see my cursor. Look at Sweat right there. Hold up. Look at him right here. For him to be able to keep his balance and make a play there, that was actually very impressive. That was kind of funny, though. Look at Sweat to the top of your screen. That's impressive. That was definitely impressive. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. James Bradbury deserved that. James Bradbury has been an absolute dog. Like, absolute dog. James Bradbury is one of the best signings that we have. Maybe, if not the best. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Again, another move by Miles Sanders just to turn it into a positive game. Whew. I mean, what else was he supposed to do but run? Look at that. Isaac Seumalo opening up a lot. There was a bunch of holes there. Yeah, look at Jason Kelsey just drive his man back. That was a good job by Miles Sanders by using this block as an extra block. That was beautiful. That cutback allowed Jason Kelsey basically to just be an extra blocker. Yeah, I mean, Miles, look, Miles is learning that he needs to just keep his hands on the ball and try and fall forward when he has to. I love that Seumalo kind of grabbed him and drug him for a couple more yards. Face mask and a half. I say fine him for that, too. He did that on purpose, in my opinion. I don't like it. I really don't understand why Trey Sermon didn't get more touches. Good job by Miles Sanders of staying aware of what was going. And we got lucky on that one. Again, just a good job by Jay. I know that these seem like easy throws, but it's a good job of Jalen Hurts staying confident, staying calm, and delivering a strike. We've seen. I mean, that was a bad snap. He hauls it in. He makes a good throw. That's what we need you to do. There's not, it's not rocket science. Okay. All right. We got a bailout cam. We got to make sure that he was supposed to bail out there because, everybody going to say he bails out too early. I mean, that was pretty damn quick, but it felt like the line was just collapsing. Yes and no. There's nobody open at this point. I'm giving him a pass on this. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comments. Was that too fast of him bailing out? I'm gonna play it from that angle one more time so y'all can see it, and then we'll play it from the other angle as well. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a pass on that. Do you think he bailed out too early on that? Yeah, no, I'm giving him a pass there. I think that's Driscoll that just got straight up wrecked. Kicker of the year here. Kicker of the absolute year. Now, question mark. People were bringing this up. People were bringing this up to me saying at the end of the day, they would have just kept these points. I understand what you're saying because, you know, it puts you up 2 scores and all that good stuff. But my thought process is you're trying to get a touchdown that puts you up obviously by even more. And 2, you're taking off even more time. So I like the aggression. I do like the aggression. This defense they're a good run defense, run stopping defense. You know, it's like when you watch it, they're making good plays. It's hard to really blame anyone. Exactly. I agree, Joseph. If you get that first down, you go for points. It's not rocket science, in my opinion. It's a no-brainer. That's a big roughing the penalty, and that should have been an ejection. Yeah, they should eject everybody. If you touch our players, I don't care. You can go. Obviously, this didn't end how he wanted it to, but it is what it is. If he catches that, oh. And this was an issue last year, right? We saw a lot of Dallas Goedert drops, man. We saw a lot of, now I don't want to say a lot, but too many. Definitely too many for comfort. That's an easy catch. That's possibly a touchdown. Instead, we got Hercules out here, man. That man is a Hercules, bro. And then he goes out there and kicks off. Like, I know we said we wasn't watching special teams, but, man, that's the percolator right there, bro. Like, that he line drive. Like, you know his leg was hurting, bro. You know his leg was hurting, bro. I like these play calls by Doug. If I'm Nick Sirianni, I'm stealing a little bit of juice out of his playbook because I like stuff like this. Imagine number 17 is A.J. Brown. You got Jordan Mailata swinging like that. You got Jason Kelsey as number 79. I like something like that. I would definitely steal that. What's going on, Winston Myers? From Canada? That's what's up. That's what's up. I like some of these screens we saw from Doug. Too many drops for me. That's why I say Ertz was a better tight end. Yeah, it depends because, I mean, Ertz gave you nothing in the way of catch, you know, the catch after, but he was not dropping anything. But Dallas Goedert is going to get you a lot more after the catch. So it really depends on what you're looking for. And then Dallas Goedert's a way better blocker. And another turnover. Like Hassan Reddick is just, woof. Hassan Reddick is just something else, bro. Hassan Reddick is something else, bro. I could watch him play all day. Miles Sanders, man. Not letting those arm tackles take him down. You got to love it. You have to love it. Staying patient. I like that. Trying to let his line do something. You know, again, just a good play by the defense. That's a really good play by the defense. People are going to try and tell you that the Jacksonville Jaguars aren't a good team this year. And I'm here to tell you those people are just hating. Again, I don't know who you're trying to, like, if your read is number 44, I'm handing this off. There's no way that I feel like he's going to be, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I feel like you should hand this off. I feel like you should hand that off, but maybe that's just me. You gonna be in Dallas? Oh, word? Is that? I mean, in Philly, is that your first time at a game? That's dope. If it is your first time, that's a hell of a game to pick. Good throw there. And the Vikings are 3-1 now, but I guess they are a bad team since the Eagles beat them. Exactly. People are gonna just poo-poo on our team for no reason. No reason at all. Just because they scared, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Doug is a good coach, and Trevor Lawrence is definitely getting the best out. He's definitely getting the best out of T-Law this year. And I said that T-Law was a way better player than he was last year. They just had a terrible team. What did Kirk do in this game? I don't even hear nobody talking about what Christian Kirk may have done in this game. He had 9 targets, 2 catches for 60 yards. It's a lot of yards, but damn, we held that boy in check. Miles Sanders, man. Making a lot out of nothing. There was a lot of plays that if he lost yardage, it would have been understandable, like that one. The patience that he has. The patience and the vision that he's showing right now. Oh, happy birthday, Winston. That's what's up, man. I'm happy for you, bro. That's going to be dope. You got to love that. I mean, that's just patience. That's understanding your blocks. That's understanding and reading your blocks. That's beautiful, man. You really have to love that. I believe they went for 2 after this and didn't get it, so I don't think we're going to watch that. Yeah. I want to watch it from this angle, though. Yeah, that's a hold and a half. He got lucky. That was a decent throw, though. All right. Now we get into the nitty gritty, man. We got about 10 minutes left of this film. This is where it got a little bit nerve wracking, right? A little nerve wracking. You were worried a little bit. It'll be my first daily game, but not my first Eagles game. Dallas game. That's dope. That's dope. I wish I could go to that Dallas game, man. Good throw. Trevor Lawrence is real. I like. Happy birthday. I'm going to the Steelers-Eagles game at the link with my brother-in-law who's a Steelers fan from Pittsburgh. That's going to be dope. One of my best friends is a Steeler fan. That's a hell of a throw right there. That's a hell of a throw. See, this is when I'm watching, and I'm like, once he dropped that, I was like, yeah, these boys are probably going to lose. But it got a little bit sketchy because he was making some good throws, man. Like, that's a first down. That's a first down. You have to catch that ball. Defensive line just making a move, get off his spot. You got to love that. That's what you need. My uncle has season tickets. He has given me a ticket. I'll let him know I need a ticket, man. I was wishing that this game played in Jacksonville. If this was in Jacksonville, I would have been there, man. I would have definitely been there. Or if we played Tampa, I would have been there. Just wide open. A better throw, and that's a touchdown. A better throw, and that's a touchdown. Easily. Great footwork. Trevor Lawrence is real. Steelers-Eagles game will be dope. Now they made the switch at quarterback for Kenny Pickett. Yeah, Kenny Pickett is going to be fun to watch. We should blow that team out, though. I would have been to any games that we would play in Florida. Facts. I went to the playoff game, unfortunately. You have to tackle there, Josiah Scott. You got to tackle. You got to make that stop. Got to make that stop, Josiah Scott. You have to. Now, this is an interesting last drive. Well, second to last drive, right? So they definitely trying to run it a lot. I don't know what just happened. Somebody subscribed or something? Oh, let me see real quick if this says it. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. It just did the... I appreciate whoever just did whatever they did, though. Shout out to you. If you subscribe, appreciate you. And you know, it's these final drives that you want to be able to just knock out, drag them, right? Just run the ball down their throat. And we did that for most of the drive. For most of the drive, we were taking our time getting down the field. That's the only thing that I would say I didn't necessarily like. I don't like that you're trying to go side to side on this defense. I've said time and time again, look at that. They got 4 different linebackers out there. I've said it time and time again, man, they're a fast defense, especially that linebacking core. You're not going to win trying to beat them by the side, beat them to the sidelines. That's just not going to work. Most of our damage was done up the middle. That was a beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Again, you see how wide he keeps his stance. It looked like that was his guy the whole time, but you see how wide he kept his stance, able to point his toes at his target, keep his shoulders towards his target. I mean, you see the improvement. Another good run here. And now they're starting to kind of close up that middle a little bit. But look at that. I mean, they got 8 in the box. They knew what was coming. Landon Dickerson asking for a flag. Good play call there. Good play call there. Miles Sanders just being very patient, man, and that's getting us a lot of good yardage. Because, again, it's not much there. It's a lot of muck. He had to wait that extra second to really get through there. That was beautiful. Yeah, who was it that called Goddard the best tight end? It was a tight end. I forget who it was. It was a tight end, though. Anyone know? Anyone know what's going on with Big Slay? Is he suiting up on Sunday? I haven't heard anything yet. By tomorrow, I should know. GM was going crazy. What's going on, Benjamin? What's going on? We got 63 people in the chat, man. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Join the family if you aren't already. We're getting down to the ending of this video. Definitely go check it out. It was Tony Gonzalez. I couldn't remember. I wanted to say it was like Shannon Sharp or something, but I knew I was wrong, so I didn't say it. But yeah, Tony Gonzalez. I mean, hey, that's a good person saying that you're the greatest. Again, look, why are we trying to beat them to the outside? I've said it. Actually, let's watch it from this angle. I've said it before. I'll keep saying it, man. This is not the team you wanted to try and beat to the outside. It's just, I just don't get it. I don't like that play call. Personally, I mean, hindsight is 2020. I just don't like that play call. I love this play call. Dare I say A.J. Brown has to make that catch? I mean, dare I say it? That was right there. He's got to make that catch. Good play by the defense, don't get me wrong, to, keep fighting throughout that catch, but he's got to make that catch. And then we all know what happens here. Hassan Reddick happens here. Hassan Reddick, again, happens here. Hassan Reddick, he changes the outlook of this defense. Let's slow this down. Hold up. We ain't watching this that fast. We're going to enjoy this last play. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him look at that. Just pushing him back. Throws his arm out there. Just pushing him back. Look at that. Able to get the ball out. There's already guys there waiting to get the ball. Javon Hargrave, I think it is the one that jumps on it. End the game. That's a beautiful way to end the game. And then you get to see a little bit of victory formation. Ain't nothing better than some victory formation. I'll tell you that right now. I will tell you that right now. Is nothing better in the world than some victory formation. So you guys let me know how you feeling about this. This was beautiful. This was a beautiful game. So y'all let me read some of these comments before we end up getting out of here. Hassan gonna have that scouting report ready for Arizona. He's got to go crazy against them, man. This is a huge game. People don't think that we're gonna win it, but shout out to, I don't know if y'all can't see it because of the lighting. Damn, maybe I'll turn off the light. Hold on. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. You can't see it. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, God bless whoever hating on me, man. This is crazy. Rewatching this film really makes me feel even more confident about who this team is. We've learned so much about who the Philadelphia Eagles are. This team can come back when they're down. This team can have a little bit of a slow start and still win games. This team can have a little bit of a lull in the middle of games and still win games. So how can I not be excited about this? What is there to look at this, right, and say, oh, we need to fix this. We're not that good at this. We're not that good at it. We did everything we're supposed to do. I am very, very happy. Yeah, we leading in all defensive statistics. Yeah. Can Jalen Hurts make the throw? Check. Can Jalen Hurts put the team on his back and mount a comeback when you're down? Check. Any other questions the haters want answered? Big facts, man. We answer questions out here. I love it, man. Hold on. Let me grab the outro before I do let y'all go, though. I love it. We're seeing what this team can be and what this team is, right? Because at the end of the day, I understand. And there's going to be a lot of people that say, look, he's not playing great teams. There's room for improvement here. There's room for improvement there. I'll be the first to say that that's definitely true. There definitely is room for improvement in a lot of different areas, but he's very young, right? And we're winning while he improves. And I think that's what you want. I think as a Eagles fan, as a fan of football, all you can realistically ask from your quarterback is to improve. And I think that he's doing that, and he's doing that at a pretty fast pace. So it's exciting, man. Joseph says we're going to blow out Arizona. Arizona defense is suspect. I think Kyler Murray is suspect. Shout out to, it was Shady McCoy. LaShawn McCoy said that he thinks he's trash. I kind of agree. Haven't been here in a minute, but respect the grind. I respect you, James. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody, man. I know I haven't been live in a long time, but I do have a whole bunch of stuff going on. Shameless plug. I do a show every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. It's a live radio show. It's on thecallsports.com. It's a New York radio-based radio station. So definitely go check that out. It's a call-in show. You can call. You could do whatever you want. And I wish I could show this, man. I feel like turning off the light. Maybe it's better over here. Whatever, man. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm mad that I can't show it right now. But other than that, man, I do work for a company co-founded by Michael Vick called fanfield.io. So go check out their Twitter. I'm actually going to do an interview at 8 o'clock tonight with one of our athletes. So definitely go check that out at Fanfield Sports on Twitter. And hop in there. You can ask whatever questions you want. But y'all have any questions before I do get out of here? We got 50 people still in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. I am in the Tampa area, Eddie. I am in the Tampa area. They are reaching. He is improving right in front of our eyes. Big facts. Big facts. About to have 3 players of the week for the defense. Hold on, my bad. About to have 3 defensive players of the week for the first 4 weeks. Hey, I'll take it. Here, I got y'all, because I really want to show it. I'm going to get mad if I don't show it. Oh, because I have to have it on Wi-Fi. That's so trash. I'm so tired of internet providers. They want me on Wi-Fi. They trying to hold me back. I'm going to show y'all before I leave. So if y'all waiting for the intro, my bad. I promise you, though. It's coming. Oh, so it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. It is what it is. I tried. I failed. It is what it is. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. I appreciate everybody that's still locked in. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on the road to 4K, and I would really, really appreciate you guys if you help me get there. A lot of big things on the horizon, a lot of big things coming personally and for the show, and a little bit of a mixture of both. But other than that, God bless whoever is hating on me. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly was flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here